Guardian Spirit Animals by Birth Month. The spiritual secrets hidden behind your birthday. Have you ever wondered, why was I born in this month and not another? Could there be an invisible thread connecting my birth month with my destiny, personality, and soul? According to Buddhism and many Eastern traditions, the moment you first cry at birth is not just a biological event. It is a spiritual milestone, marking the beginning of a karmic journey. Interestingly, in both Buddhist teachings and mystical beliefs, each month of birth is linked with a guardian spirit animal, a symbol of strength, wisdom, or challenges you must overcome. Many people only know the 12 zodiac animals, but few realize that the 12 months of the year also carry 12 other guardian creatures, rooted in Buddhist philosophy as well as folk traditions. These animals are not tools for fortune-telling. Instead, they are symbolic guides that illuminate your life's path, helping you understand yourself more deeply. So, what are the 12 guardian spirit animals according to birth month? What do they reveal about you? And more importantly, what lessons can you learn from them to live a life of peace and happiness? Let us begin this journey of discovery. But I must warn you, when you read about your spirit animal, you may be shocked, even get goosebumps, at how perfectly it reflects who you are inside. Before we explore the guardian of the very first month, if you are curious to uncover the sacred animal protecting your birth month, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the hidden wisdom about your destiny and spiritual journey. January, the rat. In many cultures, the rat is seen as small, hiding in the shadows. But in Buddhist philosophy, the rat represents cleverness, adaptability, and vitality. People born in January usually possess sharp intuition and always find ways to navigate through difficulties. They are like little rats who can discover paths even in complete darkness. For this reason, those born in this month often succeed in adapting to change and are unafraid to start over. However, their lesson is also clear. Do not let cleverness turn into petty calculation. Rats survive through quick thinking, but without practicing generosity, January-born individuals may fall into constant overthinking, leading to inner restlessness. February, the ox. If January represents quick wit, February carries the symbol of strength and perseverance. In both Buddhist and Eastern traditions, the ox is the emblem of steady labor, patience, and honesty. Those born in February often move through life slowly but surely, much like an ox plowing the fields. They rarely rush, but once they commit, they are almost impossible to sway. Yet, the strength of the ox can also turn into stubbornness. People of this month often struggle with change or letting go. Their lesson is to learn flexibility, to listen more, so that their strength does not become chains that hold them back. March, the tiger in Buddhism. The tiger is not only the king of the forest, but also a symbol of courage, protection, and inner strength. Those born in March often carry a powerful energy, easily becoming pillars of support for others. They are decisive, bold, and willing to take responsibility. Many great leaders in history were born in March, driven by the spirit to lead and the desire to break boundaries. Yet, even a fierce tiger does not bite its own cubs. March-born individuals must learn the lesson of taming anger and humbling their pride. Without self-control, their strength may turn into aggression, causing harm to themselves and others. April, the cat or rabbit. In many traditions, April is linked to either the cat or the rabbit, depending on cultural roots. Regardless of which animal, both symbolize gentleness, sensitivity, and compassion. Those born in April usually have tender hearts, easily empathizing with others' pain. They love beauty, peace, and are often drawn to art, meditation, or spiritual pursuits. However, sensitivity is also their greatest trial. April-born individuals are easily hurt and may retreat when faced with hardship. Their life lesson is to cultivate strength within softness, so that compassion does not turn into fragility. May, the dragon. The dragon, a mythical creature in Buddhism and Eastern culture, symbolizes transcendence, authority, and superior wisdom. People born in May often carry natural leadership qualities with a strong desire to rise higher and reach farther. They rarely accept an ordinary life, always striving to break past limitations. When someone born in May truly unlocks their potential, they can achieve accomplishments that inspire admiration from many. Yet, the dragon is also a symbol of power illusions. Those born in May make mistakes when they become overly confident in themselves, or when they chase after glory and forget the value of simplicity. Their lesson is this: true strength comes from wisdom and humility. June, the snake in Buddhism. The snake represents transformation, profound wisdom, and hidden strength. People born in June are often intelligent, highly intuitive, and able to sense what others cannot. They are like the snake that sheds its skin, always ready to change and adapt to new environments. These individuals are often deep thinkers with philosophical or artistic qualities. But the shadow side of the snake is excessive suspicion and secrecy. June-born people may become too closed off, finding it difficult to trust others. Their greatest spiritual lesson is to open their hearts, to share, and to trust in the flow of destiny. Guardian spirit animals by birth month, continuing the spiritual journey. In the earlier part, we explored the first half of the year, from January to June, with animals teaching lessons about cleverness, perseverance, courage, compassion, wisdom, and transformation. Now, the journey carries us into the second half of the 12-month cycle. As you will see, the animals from July onward hold deeper colors of responsibility, maturity, and the inward path of self-discovery. July, the horse. The horse has long been a symbol of freedom, conquest, and abundant vitality. In many Buddhist legends, the horse is also linked to the image of the white steed carrying sacred scriptures across lands, spreading the light of wisdom to humanity. Those born in July often carry strong energy, loving freedom, and disliking constraints. They can travel far, achieve great things, for their hearts are always drawn toward new horizons. Yet the horse has weaknesses too: impatience and difficulty with long-term commitment. July-born people may start with great enthusiasm, but lacking patience, abandon their efforts halfway. Their spiritual lesson is this: true freedom does not come from endlessly running, but from finding peace within the soul. August, the goat. The goat is a symbol of gentleness, kindness, and sacrifice. In many traditions, the goat is linked with the spirit of giving, of willingly taking hardship so that others may find peace. Those born in August usually have soft and compassionate personalities, always caring for others. They are often the healers of their families or communities, ready to ease conflicts and bring comfort. However, goats are also prone to excessive self-sacrifice, forgetting their own needs. August-born people may sometimes become victims of their own kindness. Their important lesson is this: love others, but never forget to love yourself. September, the monkey. The monkey represents intelligence, flexibility, and humor. In Buddhist culture, one immediately recalls the image of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, mischievous yet brilliant, capable of infinite transformations. Those born in September are quick-witted, creative, and able to find unique solutions to problems. They love exploring, seeking challenges, and often bring joy to those around them. But monkeys also have weaknesses: lack of persistence and competitiveness. September-born people may be too playful or lose heart when things get tough. Their lesson is this: transform cleverness into true wisdom, and use creativity not just for amusement, but for building meaningful outcomes. October, the rooster. The rooster is a symbol of alertness, vigilance, and pride. In Buddhism, the rooster's crow at dawn not only announces the new day, but also represents spiritual awakening, calling people back to the righteous path. Those born in October are confident, responsible, and often take on leadership roles. They are straightforward, bold, and unafraid to voice their opinions. Yet, the rooster's pride may easily turn into arrogance and boastfulness. October-born people must learn the balance of staying awake in humility, ensuring their confidence does not overshadow their wisdom. November, the dog. The dog has long been a symbol of loyalty, protection, and genuine friendship. In Buddhist culture, the dog is regarded as a faithful companion, always guarding and accompanying its master along the spiritual path. People born in November are often sincere, righteous, and capable of bringing a sense of safety to others. They live responsibly, value loyalty and bonds, and rarely betray the trust that has been placed in them. Yet, because of their deep loyalty, November-born individuals may sometimes be taken advantage of or feel hurt when their devotion is not returned. Their lesson is this: the most precious loyalty is the loyalty to one's own heart, not only to others. December, the pig. The pig is a symbol of abundance, kindness, and a peaceful soul. Those born in December are often blessed with a gentle nature, forgiving spirit, and little desire for competition. They tend to live simply, love harmony, and find joy in life's smallest details. In Buddhism, the pig is sometimes mentioned as a symbol of greed, anger, and ignorance. But from a positive perspective, this serves as a reminder. December-born individuals must cultivate mindfulness so that their kindness does not slip into indulgence. Their life lesson is this: serenity does not mean accepting everything blindly, but rather keeping a calm heart even when storms arrive. The meaning of the second half of the 12-month cycle. If the first half of the year, January-June, emphasizes beginnings, inner strength, and the drive to break through, then the second half, July-December, focuses on responsibility, maturity, and the art of living harmoniously with others. The horse, July, teaches us the yearning for freedom. The goat, August, teaches us compassion. The monkey, September, reminds us of intelligence paired with persistence. The rooster, October, is the call of awakening. The dog, November, teaches loyalty and devotion. The pig, December, reminds us of serenity and mindfulness. All of these are not merely predictions of fate, but spiritual lessons to help you refine yourself day by day. The journey of 12 spirit animals, a mirror reflecting human life. We have just walked through a mystical circle, from January to December, from the clever little rat to the gentle, serene pig. Perhaps you smiled upon realizing how much your birth month's spirit animal reflects your own nature. But what truly matters is not whether it matches or not. What matters is the wisdom you gain from these symbols and how you use them to cultivate and perfect yourself. The collective meaning of the 12 spirit animals. If you look closely, you will see that these 12 spirit animals are not separate, but connected in a circle of life. Rat, ox, tiger. January, March teach us cleverness, perseverance, and courage, the essential qualities at the start of any journey. Cat, rabbit, dragon, snake, April, June teach us compassion, great aspirations, and profound wisdom, the elements that lift us beyond mere instincts. Horse, goat, monkey, July, September teach us freedom, sacrifice, and creativity, the stage of maturity when humans learn to live for both themselves and others. Rooster, dog, pig, October, December teach us awakening, loyalty, and serenity, the destination of a soul that has endured many storms. This circle is like the journey of a human life, from youth to breakthrough to maturity, and finally to awakening and letting go. An illustrative story. To make this clearer, I want to share a small story I once witnessed during my time of study at a monastery in northern Vietnam. That year, a young man of about 18, named Min, came to the temple and asked the abbot to let him stay for a few months to find the path for his heart. Min was born in September, meaning his spirit animal was the monkey. Indeed, Min was very intelligent and quick-witted, with an excellent memory. But after only a week, the abbot discovered his greatest weakness: a lack of persistence. Min was enthusiastic at first, but whenever a task became slightly difficult, he abandoned it. One day he wanted to study scriptures. Another day he wished to learn painting. The next day he volunteered to help in the kitchen, yet he never finished any of them. One afternoon, as the abbot saw Min sighing in the temple courtyard, he approached and asked, "Do you know why you are suffering, my child?" Min looked confused. "Because I cannot find what suits me." The abbot smiled. "No, you suffer because you are like a monkey leaping from branch to branch, never sitting still long enough to see the beauty of even one branch." Those words left Min silent for a long while. From that day on, he decided to choose only one task: memorizing a short sutra. Every morning and evening, he sat before the Buddha altar, chanting it over and over again. At first it was difficult, but gradually Min felt his mind settle. He began to realize that persistence not only helped him complete a task, but also opened the door to inner peace. 3 months later, when leaving the temple, Min was a completely different person. He said to the abbot, "I understand now. I don't need to master 100 things. If I can do even one thing with all my heart, that alone gives meaning to my life." The abbot smiled and nodded. Yes, and that is how a monkey becomes a mature human being. The lesson. Through this story, we see that spirit animals are not about superstition or predestined fate, but mirrors reflecting our strengths and weaknesses. People born in January, rat, must learn to let go of worry. People born in February, ox, must learn flexibility. People born in March, tiger, must learn to tame their ego. People born in April, cat, rabbit, must cultivate resilience. People born in May, dragon, must practice humility. People born in June, snake, must learn to open their hearts and trust. People born in July, horse, must learn patience. People born in August, goat, must remember to love themselves too. People born in September, monkey, must strengthen their persistence. People born in October, rooster, must soften their pride. People born in November, dog, must be loyal to themselves. People born in December, pig, must remain mindful even in serenity. When we understand the spirit animal of our birth month, we no longer ask, what destiny has been predetermined for me? Instead, we ask, how can I cultivate myself to live more fully? Conclusion. Life is a long journey, and each of us carries a spirit animal within, not to dictate our fate, but to remind us. If we listen closely, we will realize that every animal is a silent teacher, showing us how to live a life of peace and wholeness. You may have been born in January, May, or December. It does not matter. What matters is that you recognize yourself in the lesson of your spirit animal and live each day with a little more mindfulness and a little more love. Because in the end, the true guardian spirit does not exist outside of us. It is within our very soul, where wisdom and compassion have always been waiting for us to return and rediscover. If you found this content helpful and meaningful, please remember to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our newest videos. Your support is the motivation that inspires us to continue bringing even greater value.